Hey, good morning, world. This is old Stab here again, making another video about this activities I'm encountering here at Colorado Springs, Colorado, Sanctuary City, domestic terrorist thing. Well, I'm still here at the day's end, room 122, as you all probably remember or saw from my other videos. I was in room 124. Well, the entities are still hanging out over at the Maverick gas station, UPS, FedEx, various vendors that bring over their supply, of course, police officers, CSPD, local law enforcement, El Paso County Sheriff driving around in unmarked vehicles coming through the parking lot, sitting out here in the bays, in the common area in front, and in the parking lot trying to, I guess, use intimidating tactics, but they're so unfamiliar and unaware of laws in my country. In co-defense, aiding and abetting, conspiracy, everything they do on camera is a violation of law. Aiding and abetting, being a lookout or a getaway driver on cameras that record everything they do 24/7. They still do not understand the laws of my country. In America, we have a law called Federal Consumer Protection Laws. In a nutshell, no matter what building you are in, no matter what parking lot you are in, no matter what street you drive down in my country, in a city, we are being recorded. This motel, the only privacy here is the room. Walmart, Home Depot, Maverick, restaurants, the only privacy are the bathrooms. You're driving down the street. Everywhere you go in America, in the city, not to mention satellite surveillance, we are being recorded. These people are from third world countries. They do not understand the significance of technology. America is one of the most feared and most powerful countries on the planet because not only our military, which is not the largest military, but our sophistications of technology. These people are technology ignorant. They do not understand that all phone calls, all emails, all text messages, all social media, everything they use is permanent record. They can delete it from their devices, but in America, everything is stored at the server indefinitely. That's permanently. And anytime there is an investigation, especially for national security, they're going to go back to everything these people ever did with their phones, tablets, or computers, and it's evidence. These people think third war stupid. They do not understand technology as well as us Americans. They use their cell phones and little devices to tap into people's communication systems. Not aware, but I've told them all devices has an IP address, internet protocol, their own separate IP address. So anytime someone uses electronic devices to intercept communication, which is a violation of federal FISA privacy laws, the device that they use, IP address leads to the device. The device has a serial number. The serial number is registered at the point of sale where they bought it. And where they bought it is a camera to record who buys it. Now they use Xfinity, Comcast, and various internet providers with their phantom routers. Same thing. When anything that communicates is manufactured, it's assigned a serial number and an IP address. It's a very sensitive item. When, say, example, Walmart or anyone that sells those devices put in a requisition for more to sell to the consumer, the serial number from the manufacturer and the warehouse is put on a bill of lading. When they load it to a truck for delivery, the bill of lading is given to the truck driver, right? It's now his or her responsibility. When that driver delivers it to Walmart or to Best Buy, the inventory or the bill of lading and or the responsibility relinquishes from the truck driver to the store. They have to sign for it. Now the serial number and those communication devices now belong to that business. When the consumer comes and buy it, tablet, phone, computer, etc. The serial number is on the receipt. Also, the serial number for that device is on the device that they bought. Once the customer buys that device, the chain of custody, the responsibility for that communication device is relinquished to the consumer, the one that bought it. Where they buy it, there's always a camera recording who buys those devices, right? And it's permanent record. That way, in the event any of those devices are used for illegal activity, not to mention cell phone towers, GPS and all their communication devices, and internet protocol, if any of those devices are utilized for illegal activity, IP address, device, serial number, where they bought it, their face is recorded, federal consumer protection laws. They are ignorant of federal laws. See, these people come from a third world country. There are only 10 sanctuary states. All other 40 states in my country are not sanctuary. So they got in here, set up their little utopia, and most of them have never left the state of Colorado, maybe to New Mexico, or maybe to Wyoming or somewhere close by. But they know nothing of the world. They created a little paradise here. They control the entire judicial system, the courts, the DA, the VA, the hospitals, law enforcement, you name it, financial institutions. But most of them have never even left the state. They're not aware that the United States and the rest of the world is bigger than Colorado. Not everybody thinks the same. They are unaware of the different various personality types. They think everybody thinks like them. And most importantly, kind of funny, they're not aware that slavery in America ended in the year 1863. That's almost 200 years ago. Definitely over 170 years ago. So in their mind, anything that is black is subordinate to them because they think third war stupid. And I've noticed when my kids went to school here, right? 3 children, kindergarten all the way up to high school and all that college stuff, right? They were not taught important factors of America's history, i.e. the Civil War. The North of America had a fight with the South of America because the North of America did not approve of slavery. The North won, and in 1863, the year Emancipation Proclamation was declared, signed into law by the president at the time, slavery was outlawed. But because these people do not teach American history, they think that because their slaves are submissive, black, Latino, or whatever have you, that all blacks are beneath them. They're in America now. No first world country, right? No first world developed country. Canada, Britain, UK, America, other first world countries, slavery doesn't exist. But because they're third world stupid and they're narcissists, right? These people can't be taught. They live in a bubble. Their brain is wired for stupidity. And like Dr. Phil says, narcissists give themselves a superiority complex. They think they're better than anybody on the planet with nothing to back it up. And they're cowards. See, they try to project courage in the presence of others because they are the ones that are cowards. They're scary people. They don't want respect. They want to be feared. So much so, even if you're nice to these people, if they say good morning, you say good morning. He's scared of me, he say good morning. They ask you for a cigarette. You give him a cigarette. I give him 2. He gave me cigarettes I ain't even asked for. He's scared of me. They asked to borrow some money. I give him more than they asked for. He gave me more money than I asked for. He's really scared of me. I give tips very frequently when I go shopping. He gave you a $10 tip. He's really scared of you. I buy the staff here sometimes chips because I'm a nice guy. He's buying y'all food. He's scared of y'all. They stupid people. In their world, fear means, well, kindness means you're scared of them. But in the developed world, especially if you're a Christian, being nice to people just means you were raised right. You believe in God. God, one of his 10 commandments, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I try to practice that. But I'm not Jesus. I'm a sinner, and I know it. But I try. But I'm a sinner. So what they do to us, I'm now doing to them. They enjoy making us Americans suffer. I'm enjoying watching them suffer. And in the end, they will meet their demise. And from there, they will go to hell and burn forever because they break all of God's commandments. And God decreed those that will not live by his laws will die by his laws. That's in the Bible. And of course, God is real. So, peace out! Huh? Anyway.